it's Liv. Welcome back to my channel. So I put on this yellow shirt today. I realized I don't think I've ever worn yellow on this channel, but I put it on because it snowed last night in April. Yes, it didn't just snow, it snowed and accumulated like a mass amount of snow. It had been so nice lately and now it looks like February again, so it's really sad. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while and if you've seen a lot of my what I eat in a days, then you probably already know that stir fry is one of my favorite foods. And over the years, I have come up with tons of different creations and tons of different recipes. So today I'm going to be showing you 3 of my current favorite stir fry recipes. I did want to mention that all of these recipes use rice. I just did that to kind of make it easy, but of course you could use noodles, like rice noodles, you could use quinoa. So that is everything I have to say for now. Let's get into the video. We're starting off by toasting the cashews. So add a little bit of oil into a pan, or I like to use this pot, and then add a handful of raw cashews. And you just want to cook them, stirring frequently until they are golden brown, and then you can remove them from the pan. And then back into the pan, you want to add red bell pepper, carrot, some shredded cabbage, green onions, and snow peas. And then you can just put a lid on that to let them cook. So for the sauce, into a bowl, you want to add some tahini, soy sauce or tamari, lemon juice, maple syrup, and then just mix that together until it's a nice, smooth and creamy sauce. So then once you take the lid off after a few minutes, the cabbage should be wilted and the veggies should be softened. And then you can add in your cooked rice. And I like to do this all in the pot so that the rice gets infused with all the flavors. So you want to add some sesame oil and sriracha and just stir that all together, again, so that the rice can absorb the flavors and everything gets coated in that really nice sesame sriracha mix. Divide that into your serving bowls and top it with the sauce, the toasted cashews, and as a garnish, I like to do a little bit of green onion and sesame seeds. For this one, you want to again add some olive oil into a pan and then add your garlic, your broccoli. This was actually some frozen broccoli, and some vegan chicken. This was just frozen Guardian chicken strips that I cut up, but you can also use my tofu nuggets recipe if you want to use a homemade option. Then for the sauce, you want to add orange juice, soy sauce or tamari, maple syrup or brown sugar, ground ginger, and some sesame oil, and just mix that together until it's combined. I like adding the bok choy near the end so that it doesn't get too soggy. And then once you take the lid off, it should be nice and cooked and everything should be kind of browned but still crisp. And then you want to add your sauce and the cornstarch and water mixture. Once you pour that in, you want to stir it right away because the sauce will start to thicken as soon as it hits the heat. And as you can see, it thickens up into a nice, beautiful sauce, and I just topped it with some sesame seeds as well. For this one, again, add some oil into a frying pan, and then I added red bell pepper, some portobello mushrooms, and kale, and pan fried that for a few minutes until the kale was wilted and everything was softened. In the meantime, you can make the sauce, which is some almond butter, or you could use peanut butter or sunflower seed butter if you need to. Then you want to add some soy sauce or tamari, maple syrup, and a splash of either lime juice, or I didn't have lime juice, so I used a little splash of orange juice. And lastly, you can add a good amount of sriracha. If you like super spicy things, you can add more, just kind of go off of your personal preference. And so once the veggies are nice and cooked and the kale is nice and soft and wilted, you can put your rice into serving bowls and top it with the veggies. And then I like to just drizzle the sauce over top of this one. Make sure you put on a lot because the sauce is absolutely incredible. I know that you guys are going to love this one. And again, I just top it with some sesame seeds. I already ate like a full bowl of this one, so I'm a little bit full. I'm gonna eat it anyway so that I can describe it to you guys. So this recipe was actually inspired by a restaurant I went to in Toronto. It's called Fresh, but it was so good. It was called the Tiger Bowl, and it just had really kind of like small shredded vegetables, and then they used like a chili oil, which is like a super spicy stir fry oil, but I just kind of like made that myself by adding sesame oil and sriracha. And it just like makes the rice kind of infused with this like nice spicy flavor. And then the tahini sauce on this. If you guys are yet to try tahini sauce, you should try it on this bowl because it just balances everything out so good. It tastes amazing. Honestly, so good. I feel like you guys are gonna love these. Ooh, maybe I'll put a little poll and you guys can tell me which one you're gonna make first. And all of these make really good leftovers. I would just say save a little bit of sauce to add when you reheat it, because I find when they kind of sit with the sauce, the rice absorbs it a bit and then it's a little bit dry. So definitely save some sauce too if you're gonna reheat this for another day. This one is the orange gingery chicken. And honestly, bok choy is my favorite part of this, so. Tangy, a little bit garlicky. Just keeping this like easy and budget friendly. I feel like more people would have ground dry ginger than fresh ginger, but if you are the cool type of person that has fresh ginger laying around, then by all means use that. This is the spicy almondy one. And I actually like, sometimes I don't, like I did with this one, I don't pour the sauce all over the stuff in the pan. So sometimes like this one, I just drizzle the sauce on top. And I kind of like it that way sometimes. I also use portobello mushrooms because they're just like more hearty and they don't shrivel up as much as regular mushrooms. This one is like nutty and spicy and creamy. I seriously love this one. And you can make it even more spicy if you want, obviously, by just adding more sriracha. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you try out at least one, maybe all three of these stir fries, and let me know how you like them by tagging me on Instagram, or you can leave a review on the blog post. I love when you guys leave reviews. I go through them every single week. If you would like a chance for your stir fry recreation to be featured on my Instagram, make sure you post it on your story or on your page and tag me at itslivb. And I love going through and picking some to repost, so make sure you tag me so that I can see it. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!